When you think of archives and museums, you probably picture dusty books and historical paintings. But tucked away in the Rogers Park neighborhood of Chicago is a museum unlike any other, holding a history that was almost completely erased. A few weeks ago, I visited the Leather Archives and Museum, or LA&M. This isn't just a place to look at old gear or art. This is the official archive of the leather, kink, BDSM, and fetish communities, preserving a vital, complex, and often misunderstood part of social and queer history. We're going to walk through why this place exists, who built it, and why a trip here should be on your list. To understand the mission of the LA&M, you have to understand the urgency behind its founding. The museum was founded in 1991 by two pivotal figures, Chuck Renslow and Tony Deblase, but their work was driven by a crisis, the AIDS epidemic. In the 1980s and early 90s, the AIDS crisis was tragically decimating the leather and kink communities. Activists, artists, and leaders, the very people who held the history and the memories, were passing away. Their personal papers, their organizations' records, and their treasured artifacts were being lost, thrown away, or forgotten. Renslow and Deblase recognized the essential need to compile, preserve, and maintain this history before it vanished entirely. The LA&M was established as a crucial, radical response, an academic institution dedicated to safeguarding the culture of alternative sexualities. Their mission is clear: to ensure this rich and often overlooked part of human social history is not lost. The founders, Chuck Renslow and Tony Deblase, were incredible figures in their own right, and their lives essentially are a part of the history the LA&M protects. Chuck Renslow was an entrepreneur and a pioneer of gay culture in Chicago. He helped establish some of the world's first leather bars, pioneered homoerotic male photography, and founded Man's Country. Most notably in 1979, he founded the International Mr. Leather, or IML, which is now the premier international gathering for the community. The LA&M is the ongoing beneficiary of IML, which provides crucial funding. On the other side, we have Tony Deblase. He was the key intellectual figure. Deblase was an author, an educator, and a former mimologist who approached the subculture with a scholarly eye. He's most widely known as the designer of the iconic leather pride flag, which he first presented at IML in 1989. The LA&M isn't just one thing. It functions as three distinct interlinked institutions: a museum, an archives, and a library. The museum is where the artifacts and art live. You'll find original erotic art, including works by iconic artists like Dom Orejudos and Bill Schmeling. They showcase a leather history timeline which walks you through the evolution of the subculture. You'll see things like event pins, bar memorabilia, historical S&M and bondage equipment, and items from various alternative sex organizations. These are the physical objects that tell the story of the culture. The archives is the academic heart of the institution. The archives contain the unpublished history, papers, photographs, organizational records, and personal documents from activists and influential community members. This is the raw material for research, ensuring that the personal stories and political work of this community are available to scholars and future generations. Finally, the research library. It's a resource for anyone serious about understanding these communities. It houses countless books, magazines, scholarly publications, films, and digital resources focused on leather, fetishism, and alternative lifestyles worldwide. It's an inclusive space for researchers interested in everything from queer history to cultural anthropology. If you're inspired to visit, and I truly hope you are, here's what you need to know. The LA&M is located in the Rogers Park neighborhood of Chicago at 6418 North Greenview Avenue. It's an easy stop if you're already in the city. A few key points. You must be 18 years of age or older to enter. This is a facility dedicated to adult themes, history, and education. Always check their official website for the most current information, but typically they are open Thursday through Sunday. Thursdays have historically offered free admission, but confirm that detail before you go. This isn't just a place for people in the kink community. It's a place for anyone interested in social justice, queer history, and the preservation of culture. It's a powerful experience to stand in a place dedicated to preserving stories that others tried to silence. The Leather Archives and Museum is a testament to resilience. It shows that even when a community faces existential threat, its history, its art, its language, its artifacts can be fiercely and lovingly protected. My trip here was genuinely eye opening, offering a level of context and depth that you simply can't find anywhere else. It reframes the conversation around alternative sexualities from one of sensationalism to one of culture, history, and human connection. So, I want to hear from you. Have you been to the LA&M? What other niche or overlooked historical archive should I visit next? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video educational, please hit the like button. Subscribe for more videos on cultural history and overlooked topics. Check the description below for the LA&M website and address. Stay curious and have fun kinking it. See you next time. Okay, that is amazing, and I'm gonna need this.